Hey everyone, Abel in Vegas here, and today is Sunday, April 18th. It is the early morning, and today is my birthday. So every year, for the last few years, I've been trying to rip something on my birthday as a gift for myself. 2 years ago, I ripped a box of Optic and got a Purple Stars Trae Young. Last year, I did a pack of Topps Chrome Update and pulled a Juan Soto X-Fractor. So this year, I am going to try my first time breaking this Clearly basketball from Donruss. But before I get into that, I would like to share some other stuff with you. So my sister, for my birthday, she got me a tour of our new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. So that was pretty cool. Thank you so much for my sister. So I'll show some pictures. Just talk a little bit about the tour. It started at the Al Davis Torch. So there's some cool things to see at the Torch. Then we move on to the lower level, which is the base of the Torch. So there's a cool little Al insignia that they have with the Raider shield. So they have his famous quote, "The fire that burns in the brightest in the Raiders organization is the will to win." And you see that on the side of the Torch as well. Then we have some from this same level. There's some cool views into the city of Las Vegas with the Strip in the background, which is pretty cool. And then you also have some views from that same level into the actual stadium, which is pretty neat. There's supposed to be a bar there, standing room only. So it's pretty awesome, pretty great views. Then from there on that same level, they have what they call the Raiders in the Hall of Fame. And so they have all these cool little tributes to all the different Raiders who are part of the Hall of Fame. Then after that, they took us into the section where all the suites are, which is in that same level. And they actually got together with a lot of artists, and they created original paintings for all the different areas of the suite level, which is some incredible art. There's a famous artist named Godard. So he did this pretty cool Marilyn Monroe piece of art, as well as Elvis Presley. And then he also did an Allegiant Stadium, and they all hang in the suite level area. One of the other cool things that we got to do is they took us into Al Davis's suite. Oh, sorry, before I get to that, we also got to go into the TV booth. This is where ESPN and CBS and people call the games. So this is the view that they get. Pretty cool room. Then after that, they took us into Al Davis's suite, which was pretty awesome. We couldn't sit in any of his chairs, but they at least allowed us to go in and take a look at the setup, which was pretty awesome. The views that he has, obviously pretty phenomenal. One note to take from his suite is that his is the only suite that happens to have white seats in the suite. Everybody else is silver or black. So pretty interesting note there. And there's a pretty awesome looking suite. Then from then on, they took us down into the lower levels. So we got to see the Champions Club, which is their very select club for those that sit at the 50-yard line. Then they also took us, gave us not a sneak, but a whole peek into the Raiderettes. This is the Raiders cheerleaders. They set them up with a cool room that has a lot of the history of the Raiderettes, pictures from back in the day. And then the actual Raiders locker room, the Raiderettes locker room. Then from then on, we moved and we walked past the UNLV locker room. So UNLV plays the college, their football games at Allegiant. So they have their own locker room, which is pretty awesome. Then we passed by these replica of the Super Bowl Lombardi trophies that they have at the stadium. We got to see the press room. So after all the games, the press are able to go in here and watch, do their press conference with all the different news reporters. So pretty cool. Got an opportunity to stand behind the podium. So that's pretty awesome. And then we were taken into the locker room. So there are some pictures of the Raiders locker room. Looks pretty neat. And they had it set up for us to be able to take pictures. None of the player stuff is in the locker room yet, obviously, because the season hasn't started. But they did kind of showcase Jacobs and Derek Carr. So their jersey was already in there, which is pretty cool. Now, I'm not sure if that's their actual locker or not. But, and then after the locker room, we got to go actually onto the field. So that was pretty awesome. So I could finally say that I made it to the 50-yard line. So that was pretty cool. The views are amazing when you're on the field. Like, it's a huge stadium, but it really doesn't look that big, to be pretty honest. So overall, it was a fun time. Thanks to my sister for giving me this opportunity. I really do appreciate it. So something else that I want to show you guys today. So I know Rick Vintage Oddball Cards had his giveaway or his 1,000 subscriber contest, and he said to show some cards of players we dislike. And I dislike Barry Bonds, not because he's like a bad individual or anything, just because he plays for the Giants, and as a Dodger fan, that's just a hatred of rivalry proportions. So here's some Barry Bonds cards that I have. Bowman's Best, the Shine, pretty nice looking card. And then these are pretty cool, these holographics cards. So I'll link his channel in my down below in the description, so take a look at that. Then something else that I learned from last year, thanks to JT Triple Crown, is that I actually share a birthday with Miguel Cabrera. So I'm gonna show off a couple of I don't have very many of his cards, but I decided I will show you guys a couple here. This one's a cool one, Sweet Spot. It's like it has this baseball embedded into the card there, so it's pretty cool. Some chrome. Some of my favorite, the Allen and Ginter with the black background. I think these are pretty sick. Some Allen and Ginter minis. Here's a cool die cut. Pretty neat. 2008, either 8 or 10 Bowman. Yep, 2008. Bowman Chrome refractor there, pretty neat. This one's cool, the throwback. Then going back several years, but he was with the Marlins. This blue Topps Finest refractor. Then I got a relic from the Topps Holiday. And this Bowman Sterling with the piece of his bat. So that's a pretty cool card. So there you go. Those are some of the cards that I have for Mickey. All right, on to the featured of the video. Let's see if I have any cool hits for my birthday this year. Out of Donruss Clearly Authentic. Let me put this up here. Let me get the knife. So this has 4 packs and 5 cards per pack. So this should go by pretty quickly. I don't think we are guaranteed on auto because this just says look for clearly authentic autographs. So, but as you guys know, the hobby has gotten pretty expensive. So, all right, let's take a look and see how we do. The debut edition. All right, so I'm probably going to go ahead and sleeve and show just because these are clearly see-through cards. So we have Chris Middleton. We have a Jamal Murray. We have a Kawhi Leonard. And this one's cool. See through there, look at that. That's pretty nice. These look awesome. We have an Admiral Schofield for the Wizards. So the rated rookie and a Goga Bitadze. So pretty cool. Nothing shiny on these, but they do look awesome. All right. So we have at the top here, we have an Anthony Davis. This first card, just like the other one, had something on the front there. I wonder if that's from when they're sealing them on the packs. We have a Joel Embiid. Shout out to Ed Westgriff. We have a Chris Middleton for the Bucks, and this one's some sort of an insert because it has the waves, which the other ones do not do. But I don't see any type of numbering on the card, so pretty interesting. We have a Nicholas Claxton for the Nets. And a Jackson Hayes for the Pelicans. These have to look pretty cool slab too, because you'll be able to see right through the slab, so that's pretty cool. All right, first up here we have a DeMar DeRozan. A Derrick Rose. Pretty cool. We have an RJ Barrett rated rookie, so that's neat. Pretty nice looking card. We have a Keldon Johnson. A little bit of a scratch. Of course, you would be able to tell the scratches on these fairly easily. See right there at the top. And a Jarrett Culver. All right, final pack. All right, we begin with Victor Oladipo. We have a Giannis. Pretty nice. We have a Brandon Ingram. This looks like it's a purple parallel. We have a Terrence Davis for the Raptors. And we're closing it out with Brandon Clark. And so you could tell definitely the scratching there at the bottom there. The different colors, but cool. So I think the RJ Barrett is probably the cool rookie card that we pulled. Probably Admiral as well. So that's pretty neat. That'll go well with my RJ Barrett collection. And then we have a Giannis. This Chris Middleton. Looks like mosaic looking card. The Kawhi gold border somehow. So that's pretty cool. So, yep. There you go. Pretty neat cards to add to the collection. So clearly Donruss basketball. Pretty sweet. Anyway, guys, thanks guys for watching. Hopefully we'll have some more videos coming up. Take care and have a good one. Thank you so much for watching. Some of my cards are available for purchase on Check Out My Cards. Follow my collecting adventure on Instagram and Twitter. Links are available in the description below. Support my YouTube journey by clicking on the subscribe button and turning on the notifications. Catch you on the next one.